The law of one is content passed down from ancient Egypt, from the god Horus, a man with a bird's body. This content is quite complete to explain the universe, so I will provide information based on this content and detailed explanations throughout this topic. The law of one means that all life, existence, and creation are one living entity, which is God. Everything in this universe is one: consciousness, energy, matter, atoms, molecules, light, love, darkness, evil, goodness, emotions, life, are all one and is God, and operates in godly perfection. Everything in the universe is energy vibrating at different frequencies on the source energy field, or on the body of God. Learn more. Source Field by David Wilcock. Imagine the entire universe is an endless ocean, and the waves are this vibrational energy. All was originally one, and the first awareness, the consciousness of its own existence. This consciousness wants to experience all aspects of it, so it creates membranes that divide its consciousness into smaller pieces. This means we are all one. The egos are just parts of God experiencing itself, with all aspects of creation. There is nothing in this universe that is not conscious. Soil, rocks, trees, computers, tables, and chairs all have their own consciousness, with different levels of consciousness evolution. We'll explain later. With God's total awareness, there is no such thing as time or space. When there is a division of consciousness, the concept of space appears, then time. It was the Big Bang. Light is the next concept created, being the most basic vibrational configuration in the universe. We'll explain later. Then there are the laws of the universe, such as gravity, electromagnetism, and finally matter. Therefore, the Bible is quite accurate in explaining this matter. The earth was empty and without form. Darkness covered the deep, and the Spirit of God hovered over the face of the waters. God said, "Let there be light." Immediately, there was light. For God saw that the light was good. Because we are all energy vibrating at different frequencies. Everything in this universe operates on the principle of waves, which is cycles. A cycle is the time between two consecutive repetitions of an event, or the time to end a rotation or cycle. The universe has a cosmic cycle. It is expansion and contraction, also known as the breath of creation. We are currently in the expansion phase. Elementary particles also have periods. Electrons orbit the nucleus with a certain frequency. Light also has a cycle with the formula equals hf. Our Milky Way also cycles around galaxy clusters. The Sun also has its rotation cycle in the galaxy, with the shortest cycle being about 26,000 years last. Year 2012 was the end of one cycle, and the opening of a new cycle. Our planet has day and night, and seasons as it orbits the Sun and Moon. Earth's climate also has cycles of warming and cooling, and to a lesser extent, daily rainy and sunny weather. Human society also has cycles: beginnings, development, prosperity, and decline. Human economies also have different cycles of prosperity and decline. The stock, real estate, and commodity markets also increase and decrease cyclically. Dynasties also have cycles of change. No dynasty is forever. Our lives also have different cycles, as people often call them dry years. Our physiology and moods also have cycles, typically women. And our most basic cycle is breathing. Within large cycles, there are smaller cycles, and there are also larger cycles of it, extending to infinity in both dimensions. This means that within waves there are waves, and on top of larger waves. You can see this in everything like economic charts, stocks, or daily weather forecasts. Therefore, we need to understand that life needs to follow the flow of nature. Everything in the universe is always changing and changing. Nothing is static. What is right today will become wrong in the future. Therefore, disaster will turn into happiness, and happiness will turn into disaster. We should not get attached to anything on the timeline, but focus all our energy on the present moment of the cycle. If people focus on the past or worry about the future, it does not go with the flow of the universe, thereby only creating more conflicts and disorders in that person's perception and life. These cycles are all natural activities of the universe, so it does not mean that God or the gods are evil or angry like people describe about the Great Flood. It is just the natural activity of energy, which means that the same vibrational frequency will be at the same level.